to the Jammed Out Podcast, episode number 4, recording late at night, deep in the heart of the Midwest. My name is Dave.
I'm Will.
And I'm Eric.
We've managed to get some theme music for you.
Sounds lovely.
All right, hit me. Well, that was fun.
That was fun. See, we're coming along.
Yeah.
Eric is, your hair is
Flowing?
flowing. And now your son doesn't even have it anymore, so it's kind of like,
No, he's got the jock haircut. Like,
he's got the jock
not
haircut
quite
now.
broccoli, but
Alpaca. Just like an alpaca.
the eraser head haircut nowadays that the kids are going for.
that too loud?
Couldn't
No,
tell you.
good. I mean, I just want to make sure that I'm not overpowering. This last week I got yelled at for.
Well, yeah, we couldn't. We were having a conversation. And oh boy,
That is a cell phone by a tube amp.
there you go.
Who put their cell phone next to the tube amp?
I'm trying to sabotage everything, you guys.
Edit
Just
it
throwing
out.
grenades around.
We'll take care of that in post.
Yeah.
That might just stay in. Just
I'm going
as
to
a
put this
reminder
over
to you.
here.
That's a good idea. Yeah, so
News of the week. Anybody? Anybody got anything?
yeah, the curd burger is back at Culver's.
Trista had one this evening.
Oh yeah, so did my wife.
That sounds gross. Just the name of it. I'm sure it's delicious and everything.
I mean, it's okay.
The curd burger.
So, for people outside of Wisconsin listening to this, all 5 of you, or 1, we haven't figured it out yet, or our analytics are still uploading. But
Yeah, we've had a spinning wheel of we're waiting for people to show up.
there is some
been-
Culvers outside of Wisconsin.
been
They're starting
buffering.
to, they're starting to grow. I think they're as far south as Florida and as far as the East Coast now. Just sporadic, not as often.
I think there's a big hole in the middle between those places, though. I don't think they're all the way to Florida. They may have a location in Florida.
Yeah, they have some. But anyway, so it's they have butter burgers. It's a Wisconsin staple. They are flat top, basically smash burgers. I'm sure they come quite preformed. But it's a large cheese curd on top of the burger. It's the same size as the burger patty. Mayo, lettuce, pickles, tomato. And not a sesame seed bun. But it's okay.
Is it a brioche? No, it's not brioche.
It's just a potato bun or a regular white bread bun.
Yeah.
It's a limited time thing, and I don't really like their cheese curds in the first place. A lot of people love them, so I did not order it. I did try it though.
Yeah.
Last year, I think they sold out of it a lot because I think it was either for, I don't know if last year it was for one day or the year before it was for like one day only kind of a thing.
Do people go on tour, like following the sandwich around the country?
Well,
Like the, what was it?
McRib?
The Ribwich? Or what?
The McRib.
Yeah, but on The Simpsons, they had the Ribwich.
Oh, yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
I don't think it, I think it's
I,
here and then it's gone. I don't know if it like changes with the states.
I heard with the McRib, the reason they're not like manufacturing scarcity with the thing. The reason that the thing comes and goes from the menu is that they wait for pork prices to drop to where it's profitable to make them. So they get their pork slurry and mold it into a rib shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all it is. They're just waiting for the cheapest pork available.
Well, and then you get the hype as well.
Well, sure. That's that's just good marketing.
I don't think, it's been a while since I've had one. I don't think I like the barbecue sauce that's on it.
I think it's gross. Like,
Yeah.
I think the Quick Trip rib sandwich for $1.79 on Tuesdays is like far better.
Quick Trip is also, it is more of a Wisconsin staple, but I think they also have branched out as well.
What was that sandwich on The Simpsons? The clogger?
The clogger.
Yeah, crusty
like an
clog. He's
an artery
like,
clogger
yeah,
type?
he's like, this is the clogger. If you found a cheap, greasier sandwich, you're in Mexico.
What was this other thing? What? God, what was he selling? It's like if you find it cheaper anywhere else, if you find it cheaper anywhere else, you buy it.
what was the Canyonero car that he was selling?
Well, that was
He was
just,
doing that to pay off debt or something. He wasn't.
Was he the car salesman for that episode?
Well, that was
Because Homer bought it, and then he bought like the female version, and like didn't lipstick come out of like where the cigarette lighter was?
I think it's a different thing. The Canyonero was like where Krusty went against the establishment and became like he was like an anti-establishment comedian, but then he ended up like signing on to sell this stupid car.
That's right. He became edgy and
I thought the Canyonero was the
big red SUV.
That big red SUV.
Yeah.
It was.
But then Marge took it.
Yeah,
remember?
Marge-
And she
well, 'cause
went
it
on
was
this
a female
Yeah,
version,
and then she got on this power trip and started plowing through traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Canyonero. I don't know if it was tied together with Krusty.
Well, Krusty did the ad.
He did the ad for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're all talking about the same thing. We just think they're
Yeah.
all different episodes. Okay.
It's October. I don't know what that means.
That means
but
we're drinking an October-themed drink.
There we go. Good segue. What are we having? It's Will's idea tonight.
Yeah, we were going to have something else.
Sent me a
and then
grocery list to go run around town before I came, and
we did not have the. We did
you
not
pick up
have
some eggs?
the advertisers for what we were going to drink tonight.
yeah. Well, that's
Anyways, it's called the Skeleton Key. It's actually pretty good. It is bourbon, bitters, lemon juice, Saint Germain, and ginger beer.
yeah. Saint Germain is a elderberry liqueur,
Yeah.
or elderflower liqueur. Not elderberry.
Elderflower.
Yeah. That's nice.
Taken from the flower, not the berry.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know a thing about it. Tastes nice though.
It does.
And I wonder what else we can do with it. We're going to have a bunch of like single-use liqueurs laying around pretty soon, and we're going to have to think of a recipe for each one of them. Multiple
We're
recipes.
just gonna make a fishbowl at the end of the year. It'll be our New Year's
And
Eve
then we'll
episode.
raffle it off, and the winner
So we don't have to
comes
drink
by.
it?
Yeah. And
and gets loaded off of one big jar.
we'll bring the most violent person, the most obnoxious person we know, and fill him full of booze.
One comes to mind.
Let's get this problem drinker loaded. And see what he does. Document his
Oh, it's a
activity.
he.
Yeah.
Oh, we're narrowing it down
Just let
now.
him wander around town. Get him boozed up on it. Let him like wander around Waukesha.
None of our friends listen.
He'll drink the milk of rats.
So what are you guys smoking
that a-
this evening? No, not
Was that
there. Sorry.
was it Futurama? There was something where they were milking rats.
That was The Simpsons.
Simpsons.
That was
That's
The
where they
Simpsons
were
too?
getting the milk for the school.
Oh, that's
where they were
right,
milking
that's right,
there's
yeah.
rat milk.
Well, Eric, to answer your question, I am smoking an Alec Bradley Tempest. It's okay so far. I notice a lot of the times with the lower budget cigars, the first like third of them are a little spicy, a little hot, and then you kind of get to the second half of them.
Yeah,
and
yours is
mellow out.
burning hot. I mean,
Yeah.
you've already got an inch of ash on that thing. You just lit it up.
Yeah, well, we've already established I smoke a little bit faster than you, but you have about 3/4 of an ash in the pit already. Yeah.
okay.
So don't judge too
Yeah.
harshly.
Okay.
We were sitting here for a few minutes before the record.
We were getting our audio together to redeem ourselves from last week, and Eric has done a fantastic job. We have, just
We
like I
think.
said last week, but this time he really has.
We're
We're
monitoring.
monitoring ourselves
Well,
this time.
our interface was slightly askew last time, and we couldn't control each channel separately.
Yeah.
And then I had to fix it.
Or change it after recording.
We've been dealing with my Mickey
Post-production.
Mouse equipment.
We took my Mickey Mouse equipment and stuck it in your Mickey Mouse equipment.
It was-
Are brooms going to start dancing here soon? I'm a little,
Yes.
brooms were involved.
and mops.
Just the handles.
Oh. So, needless to say, after my anniversary, my wife's birthday was also.
You
in the same
timed
week.
that great. Just back to back.
Yeah,
Did
I
you
know.
get her
She
two
gets-
gifts?
What'd I do? Yes, I did. Well, I didn't do. We went out for a nice dinner for our anniversary, and I got her, flowers and something else, chocolates or something.
Okay.
We went out for our nice dinner. It's
You
only
were
our
at the
40th.
Union House, right?
Yeah, we went to the Union House.
Checks in the mail.
Fantastic.
Union
Yeah.
House.
Yeah, Union
Wonderful.
House. Local, right down the road, North Prairie.
Excellent bar.
Excellent bar, excellent staff, excellent food. You need to have your eyes adjusted when you walk into the place because it's like real dark and low key. It's amazing once you get in there, but like coming in from outside where it's nice and sunny and then walking into there is a shock.
That's why it's nice if you're going to drink alone, because you can find a nice dark corner to curl up in.
Yeah.
I've never been there.
Oh, it's terrific. You have to go. We should all go.
And we should all go there
Right
now.
now.
Never been?
Where is it?
It's I said North Prairie, but it's Genesee Depot. It's about. I was kind of always like hesitant about going there. They don't post their prices online, so it's like you
Right.
don't. Yeah, I didn't know exactly how much it was going to
Market
cost.
pricing.
Some of it is market pricing. They do that a lot with seafood, especially everywhere.
One of the nicer places in the area, though. You
Yeah,
can't miss
but-
it. Drive down the main drag, and
Yeah.
of the 5 buildings there, it's the one that says Union House.
It's
Oh,
actually.
so it's like right by, what is that?
It's right on the tracks.
Yeah, it's right across the street.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, it's right next to where my
The bookstore?
great grandma used to live. It is right next to the bookstore,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah. But the prices there weren't. They were probably slightly cheaper than a high-end steakhouse,
Yeah.
and probably average with a good steakhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
It's high end for the area.
yeah, I would say the experience was more towards the high-end
Yeah.
steakhouse feel, and the prices were at the good steakhouse thing. So yeah, I would definitely. I would
What did
definitely
you
be
have
going
there?
back. I got the steak.
Oh, okay.
I got a. So talking about my buddy with diabetes last week, I was kind of joking around with him, like, "Oh yeah, you need to." He's on a specific diet, and I'm like, "Yeah, you just need to make sure you don't eat too much red meat, blah 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 blah."
Yeah.
Or too much cholesterol, blah blah blah. He's like, "Yeah, I'm going to switch from ribeyes to New York strips." And so I ended up ordering a New York strip because I normally order a ribeye, and yeah, it was good. I got their mushrooms, their wild mushrooms on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing.
All right, level's okay. Everything's okay, right?
I believe so.
Are you monitoring over there?
I mean, I have been, and
Everything sounds good?
and
1,
anything
2,
we can
3.
catch and post.
Yeah. Yeah, when I slave over the editing and post, I'll just like last episode.
When we're
I'll do
hitting-
something
fix
before we
everything.
leave tonight.
When we're hitting 100,000 subscribers, we can hire somebody to do that for us.
Let's go for 100.
Let's go
To
for
hire
12
somebody?
No.
listeners.
Oh, 100 listeners.
Let's go
To-
for
to
12.
hire somebody?
Let's go
12.
with 12. On our first one,
And then you just do 12
without
like 100
you,
times.
by the way, we have 16 listeners.
So there's less since I came on.
Yes.
Even though there's one more person listening every week, somehow we've lost listeners.
It has gone all downhill since you started. Granted, our first recording was probably our best one, in terms of sound. And it's been around
The
longer.
first official episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's been around longer, so people probably
Yeah.
listen in and
Yeah.
realize what they're
That's
listening
it. People are just making their way through the catalog yet.
to. Yeah.
I'm smoking a My Father Centurion.
Oh, yeah. My father,
I love My Father's.
their Le Bijou was like cigar of the year or something like that last year, the year before.
Okay.
Le Bijou?
Who's that through? Is it Cigar
father.
Aficionado or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Or probably.
Yeah. Whoever puts out the lists.
There's probably like 10 lists that
Yeah.
are important. And when you walk into the place, they have those little dangling advertisements that say.
Yeah.
Well, I was actually looking for it because it's the Le Bijou is, I think, a Nicaraguan. And it's like top 5 Nicaraguan cigars.
Okay.
I think that the Oliva 5, I think, is also
Yeah.
one. I can't remember any of the other ones right now.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the Liga Privada's up there too. I don't know if those are. Yeah, those are Nicaraguan. I should know that. I have.
You know what I haven't had in a while is a Padron. I think those are Nicaraguan too. They're like little, what do you call it? Box pressed. That's what it is, right? When they're kind of, they press them in a box. They just jam them in there. They come out kind of molded.
Kind of square.
Yeah. I'm gonna get one of those for next time. Now that I think of it, I'm just thinking out loud here.
I have no clue what I'm going to get next time. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Maybe I'll go for a Connecticut wrap, something or other. I almost bought a Cohiba tonight, but they're like $25.
Yeah, and I mean, and the Dominican ones are fine.
Yeah.
They're good. I mean, yeah, on the upper end of what you find in the local humidor. Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, it's been a hot minute since I had one. Probably when I was in Mexico, they try selling them as, Cubans, and they're probably just Dominican ones.
Yeah,
selling
sure.
them on the street. And
There's so much. I bought one year we were in Mexico and you made the mistake of buying cigars from some dude in a tent on the beach.
yeah,
And
exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
yeah.
That guy.
So I got all excited because I got a Monte Cristo number 2, the big torpedo thing, and then a Cohiba. And those things smelled like hair. They were awful. They were just terrible. I did make friends with a guy. He's got a shop in Puerto Vallarta last time we were there, and he's a legit cigar, retailer, and I always pick up Eric turned me on to the Romeo and Julietas that you always get when you're in Canada, or did get when you were cool. But those are good. Those are good, and what, they're $15 a piece or something like that.
Used to be like 5 when I smoked.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, I need to look back. I bought some Cubans, and I got them through Europe.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even remember what I bought. And I got them through a buddy of mine, and I'll have to check back with him. I got them for my cousin's wedding. He was smoking a lot of cigars back then. Now he switched to the Zin.
Yeah.
But yeah, they were good. I didn't smoke as many cigars back then, so I probably didn't appreciate it as much as maybe I could have. But
Right.
yeah, it wasn't too bad. What else did I send in that list to talk about? I don't remember.
Yeah, we did attempt to think of topics, but I put my phone away. So
bringing up buying cigars from Europe. I know that, like in South Africa, obviously Mexico.
That's not in Europe.
No, I know. I'm getting there, Dave.
Okay.
And here, I mean, the cigar culture's pretty big, I would say. Mm-hmm. Probably bigger here than anywhere. I don't really know. I don't follow those statistics in any way.
Yeah, I never see Europeans, for example, smoking cigars, really.
You don't, but you kind of do. I mean, you see it in like mobster
I guess Churchill.
movies. Yeah.
There's that.
You see them in mobster movies, like even whatever. I mean, it's just like, yeah, you don't hear about it too much, but they smoke cigarettes more there too. And in Asia, they smoke more cigarettes.
Yeah.
I just read something the other day.
And opium.
And I just read something the other day that cigar companies are starting to make cigars over in that area and directing them towards Asians because it is growing over there as a hobby or whatever you want to call it. Yeah.
They don't strike me as the type of people who have the time or want to take the time. It always, like every time they're walking down the street in Tokyo, everybody looks like they're in a rush and they're just sucking down these cigarettes.
In
and
Tokyo, but
they're
then
all stressed out about their jobs. They're making their way to that forest where everybody commits suicide.
You get that old grandpa Asian with a long beard that's sweeping his porch with like a wicker broom, and he's got a cigar hanging out of his mouth. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, they're pitching. They're making like specific cigars for the area. I don't know if the tasting or the flavoring for them is.
I bet. Yeah. They probably have a different profile they gravitate toward.
And I don't know if the tobacco is grown over there. I would assume they might be growing their own tobacco over there and making it as well. So it's more of Asian flair of tobacco.
Sure.
Because I know that, like, if you look at like the factory throwouts or the seconds or whatever you want to call it, seconds they theoretically shouldn't be cheap or anything, and they're just rolled bad or something.
Yeah.
But they're like the factory throwouts that you get for $25 for a bundle of for $50 or something like that. Those are all like Honduras, like everything's Honduras tobacco. Or
Oh, really?
yeah, they all come from like some like one place only, and they're all the same tobacco. Yeah. I mean, they just call them factory throwouts because.
Well, there's like two different, at least at all the cigar stores around here, there's always like two different types of throwouts too, right?
Yeah.
I thought there was like two different grades of, there was like the $3 cigar and the $4 cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you have your factory throwouts, which theoretically should be higher end cigars that didn't make the cut, like they didn't roll good or whatever. And then you have like your factory seconds, which are just cheap cut garbage. And I don't know how they necessarily.
Nothing gets thrown away.
Nothing gets thrown away.
Just roll it up. Some
That's the stuff you hand
jackass
out
will
when you're
buy it.
having a baby. Give everybody a garbage cigar.
And everything that they cut off gets thrown into a pack of basic lights or something like that, or pyramids maybe.
Worth
Cigarettes. Yeah, basics I could like handle, and that was probably about as like low as it would go.
Yeah. Well, they get kind of harsh once you get
Yeah.
too cheap with them.
Yeah.
But,
I haven't smoked for well over probably about almost 15 years now, cigarettes anyways.
yeah.
And yeah, I was always a Camel person.
Yeah.
I don't know if we should talk about the specific name brand cigarettes. Is that
Well, I don't know. Why not? I smoked Camels too.
Are they paying us?
they aren't, but they should.
I'm going to take RJ Reynolds' money.
But anyways, yeah, I don't know why. I like the Camel Lights better than the Marb Lights. A little smoother, I think.
Yeah. They say it's the Turkish tobacco.
Yeah. And do Turkish people smoke cigars? Probably. Or just
like
cigarettes.
hookahs or something.
Oh
don't
yeah, they do the hookahs.
they? Yeah.
I don't know. Like, obviously you have like the broadleaf, sun dried, blah 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 that makes up cigars.
Yeah.
You know what cut or whatever are the cigarettes made with, or the
The ones that are soaked in like 6 different carcinogens and
Yeah.
add
And formaldehyde. And
the healthiest of the health for you. And then they're filtered to keep it even extra healthy. And then the lights poke little holes in it to make it.
I remember when I smoked hookahs a lot, the tobacco was like very oily and very heavy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It was a phase I went through.
yeah, we smoked. I mean, we smoked hookahs back in college.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I had one. I remember my father-in-law walked in one time. He like freaked out. He's like, what the fuck are you guys doing
What do you think?
here?"
It was a big bong or something?
Yeah.
Because that's what it kind of would look like to a person that doesn't.
They're just too much work, aren't they?
No, once you get a hookah rolling, it just keeps going.
Well,
You
yeah,
just
but to set it up and then you
set
got to
the whole
clean the
thing
thing and
clean.
do you put it in the dishwasher?
It's not like your weekly shower, Eric. I mean, it takes a little bit more than that.
No, I mean it's not like other water pipes where you scrape them out for the hard times.
You run vinegar through it?
I know, it's just always water and
Yeah.
And it just sat in there for months on end.
Yeah. I mean you pour the water out when you're done.
Oh, well, that's good enough, I guess. I don't know. I've never owned one. There was a hookah bar a block up the road from where I lived when I went to college in Milwaukee. You know, when we were underage, and the waitress there was dating one of the guys in my fraternity. So we'd all go there and drink.
Yeah.
You know, but it was like a high-end place.
Okay.
You know, that served like martinis and had hookahs and whatever. So it's like I couldn't afford to go there all the time either.
Yeah.
But it was a good time. Underage drinking in a high-end place because we knew the waitress.
Yeah.
It was a hookah bar. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice Ash has hookahs, I think, still.
Oh, do they?
Because we went out for Carla's birthday one time and Missy got
That was
Hookah.
years ago.
Years
Yeah.
ago. It
That
was a little
uh,
bit ago.
They might still
We
have
weren't
it.
even married then, I don't think.
No?
I don't think so.
So
Oh,
it was
you
at
weren't.
least 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It all feels like yesterday to me.
You're a kid at heart, Eric.
clearing out your yard a year ago already. I can't believe that that's been a year.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it was last fall, and that feels like a year ago to me.
No, it feels like a couple months ago.
Well, that's why you remember things so well, I think.
Yeah, because I have like a disoriented.
Yeah. Yeah, who knows? So, Eric, what are you not wearing tonight on your wrist?
A Bugs Bunny watch that you gave me.
Yeah, I told you last week I had a watch for you.
You did.
So, long story short,
I have a really fat wrist.
that's we all. Well,
We'll size it for you.
Yeah,
We'll get something on
we'll
there.
throw a NATO on there for you. You have to buy a battery for it. It's like a really, really, really tiny one. I pulled the back cap off, which, by the way, was kind of a pain. It just pops off, but it was really hard. You aren't going to be able to do it with your finger. I had to
You
use
don't
it.
know the strength of my fingers.
Well, you can try. Anyways, it is a little. There's a tiny little battery in there. It's like a 377 or something like that. A long time ago, and I wish I hadn't now, and I don't even remember exactly what it was, because there's a couple different variations. But I was selling a Mickey Mouse watch at a rummage sale.
Okay.
And Scott ended up coming by, and I just gave it to him. Scott's Eric's brother, by the way. I think we talked about him last week. But anyways, I gave it to him because he's my friend.
And he likes to collect childish things
Yeah.
that he doesn't need.
And I mean, I kind of wish I
He
didn't.
does listen to this.
Yeah. I kind of wish I didn't give it to
Well,
him.
good. He needs to hear it.
And not that I can't get another one for $30. I don't know if it was a mechanical or if it was a hand wound or if it was a battery one. I'd like to get like a hand wound Mickey Mouse watch. He put it on a nice little leather band, whatever it was on, because it's a children's watch basically.
Yeah.
And maybe he'll give it to his kid one day. In fact, if he's listening, Scott, give it to your kid
He's
one day.
probably about the age.
Yeah. And you wearing it versus him wearing it him wearing it versus you wearing it makes a lot more sense.
Have you met Scott?
Yeah, I know.
Well, if he were to wear it, he might look like an eccentric.
So I gave him a Mickey Mouse watch, and now I gave you a Bugs Bunny watch.
Why, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm more Warner Brothers anyways than Disney.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Dave.
Yes. Oh, you're asking what watch? What watch I've got?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Okay. Casio. It's the Casio Royale, right?
It's a
It
beautiful
looks
watch.
similar to.
That's a little loud, Eric.
Looks similar to one of the Casios that I think Roger Moore wore in, I want to say, Octopussy or something like this.
Sure.
But anyway, it's a world timer, which is, somewhat convenient. I don't know what any of the buttons do aside from the light. I like the little light on it.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
you obviously have the world timer in the upper left-hand corner. That'll give you, it has X amount of areas that'll give you your time.
It
That's-
gives me all the areas. Well,
it gives you all
I
the
can
areas.
program, 10 of them in there or
And
something like
it
that.
has a little dot form all the way around.
Yeah.
So that's what that area does. I think it has a stopwatch and
Yeah.
an alarm.
I just
maybe.
figured out how to turn the alarm off because every night at midnight it would start beeping, and so I had to throw it in my desk drawer.
I gave
I just figured that out.
I gave my wife the older version of the watch I'm wearing right now.
Is that a G-Shock?
This is a G-Shock. So we both went digital Casio tonight.
Yeah.
And so this, I think, is the 5610. Yeah, so this is the GWM 5610. And hers was the 5600. I originally bought hers off of eBay it was like $60, but the guy listed it as a 5610. And I emailed him back and I was just like, hey, this is a 5600, not a 5610.
Yeah.
And he ended up giving me like 50% back on it. So,
Okay, so you made $2 on it or something.
well, it cost me 30,
Okay.
And I ended up giving it to her and buying this one. This was like open box special for, I think I got for 80 or 90 bucks.
Okay.
And it's normally a $150 watch new.
Yeah.
And then I put the titanium band on it, the AliExpress titanium band, but I would do that again. It makes like it a Mr. G kind of a thing.
Mr. G.
Mr. G is Casio's high-end G-Shock watches.
Oh, okay.
So they're like metal bracelets. They'll do carbon fiber. They do titanium.
Yeah.
So like this exact watch, it looks almost exactly the same, except the movement in this is $34.95 is like the digital thing inside of it.
Okay.
And this one
even know what mine
says
is.
$34.59 on it, but it'll be a $34 on the clasp. So that's
Okay.
like the only thing that's different. And like so this is like a diamond like coating on here,
Oh, wow.
but I guarantee you that the AliExpress version is not diamond like coating, although it holds up quite well.
Yeah.
And I would again do it again.
I think on the back of mine, $32.99. Is that a movement?
That might be the movement for
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the AE 1200WH.
Yeah. The AE is Yeah, I like the bracelet on those things are beautiful. Those are like kind of like an integrated bracelet though, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm not going to change it, but it is getting rather scratched up because I beat it up.
There is
So-
many aftermarket parts for those things.
Yeah, I've seen people like mod them and
Yeah.
change virtually everything. I thought about doing that.
Yeah, so
I
they make
kind of want a black one though if I were to go that route.
Yeah, so they make adapters to put different bracelets on there if you want.
Yeah.
And then
I like the reverse LED screen.
the reverse
negative
yeah,
one.
Yeah. And then you can do tints as well, which is kind of cool. People play around with those.
Yeah.
I've seen people make like Star Wars kind of like versions of them. I think
Okay.
even Casio did one. Like
Oh,
a
like
Jedi
a limited
and,
edition type
yeah.
thing. Yeah.
But they'll make like it'll look like the Death Star where the circle is.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it'll be black with red
Yeah.
or white or whatever. And I do not know what color the Jedi ones are off the top of my head. The Rebel Alliance is a red symbol. And the Imperial symbol is white and black.
I don't know a thing
But-
about Star Wars.
yeah.
But
But the lightsabers are red for the dark side. It's all confusing.
Jedi's are blue or green.
True. Well, Mace Windows was purple. There's a couple other
correct.
colors. I think Ashoka's were like a white, but she was kind of like she like broke away from the order and whatever. I never watched much of the Clone Wars cartoon. In fact, I've watched none of it. But supposedly it explains all of Ashoka's storyline and whatever. Dave has absolutely no clue what we're talking
no,
about. Right now.
I'm completely in the dark. Although
Prides
I-
himself on it.
What?
Prides himself on not knowing.
Well, not really. I'm out of that phase where you kind of pride yourself on not knowing things. You know what I mean? Like people get proud of it, and they.
Or just
And that's
not
kind of-
being into popular things.
Well, that's just a contrarian thing. Yeah, I know it's not. I know it's popular. And
Now
I've
you're just
been-
out of touch with reality, Dave.
Well-
How do you feel about that?
I can't be the first one to think of this, and it's a dumb question probably to anybody who knows anything. How does the beam on the lightsaber stop where it does?
It was a long time ago, Dave. We don't talk about that.
I mean, why doesn't it just go into infinity? I mean, it's a laser, right?
Yeah, well,
And it'd be
a crystal-
uncontrollable.
It's a crystal, and the crystal forms the beam, and it all points into the same spot, and somehow it just ends. And actually, so like Hacksmith Industries, it's a YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
They make like this lightsaber, and it's really like a plasma
Okay.
saber, but it looks like a lightsaber. They fire it all up and stuff, and it burns at like. Definitely getting copyrighted now. It burns at ridiculous. I mean, it'll melt metal. You know how
And
it is.
do they have like
Plasma
a
knife or whatever.
Do they have like a giant backpack for a battery? I mean,
for the gases that it carries. But I think they have now like limited it down to like small little cylinders. Like they've been slowly working at making everything more compact.
Mm-hmm.
It started with like oxyacetylene and then like switched to however they're doing plasma now. And it just kind of slowly is getting smaller and smaller. It'll never be like a lightsaber because if you were to hold that up to your face, instant burn. Like, it's obviously old technology that we have lost in time.
Okay. See, I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of because it was a long time ago in a galaxy not so near here.
Wait, what was a long time ago?
Star Wars.
That's supposed to be a long time ago?
Have you ever
No,
seen any?
I've been in the room while it's on, and it just can't hold my interest.
The
I'm sorry.
beginning of the movie starts with a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
Sure. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
That is like the scroll. The death scroll at the beginning is the.
It's timeless.
Okay. That's fine.
You have not seen 1 minute of Star Wars. Because that
I'm
is
sure
in the
I've
first
seen a
minute.
clip or something. I don't know. What's new with Eric?
What's new with me? I didn't have too many musical adventures last weekend. I worked a show.
Who was that?
10 Feet Tall. I enjoy them.
What do they do?
And how did they get that name?
I don't know. They do a lot of great many things. My favorite song that they cover is both obviously between Ace of Spades and by Motorhead.
Uh-huh.
And they also play On the Dark Side by from Eddie and the Cruisers. It's awesome.
That's a pretty eclectic set.
Uh-huh.
There's that song, 10 Foot Tall and Bulletproof. Or is that just a saying? I think it's in a song.
I don't know.
What's bulletproof?
It's
by
just-
who?
You guys talk. I will pull up the Googles.
Pull up the Google. It's not by who.
It's
Speaking
not by
of
the
who,
Who.
you know that there's two
Or the
different
Guess Who.
Who's.
What do you mean there's two different who's?
There's the Who, as in from like the 60s,
Yeah.
and then there's the Who, H-U, from,
Right.
where are they from?
Aren't they Japanese or something?
No. They are of Asian descent, but I can't remember exactly.
Okay. Yeah, I've heard of this.
I saw them. They opened for Maiden.
Okay.
It gets old really fast. Their whole set is literally just the crowd going, who, 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 who.
10 Foot Tall and Bulletproof was a song from 1994 by Travis Tritt.
You would know that.
I would have never guessed that.
That looks like, who's that guy?
Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, it's a mix between Ron Jeremy and he rides like a jet ski, Eastbound and Down.
Rope him up and...
No. Eastbound and Down was a TV show. The main character of that, he was in Trailer Park Boys too, I think.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know who you're talking about.
We are talking about a picture of Travis Tritt on
Yes.
my screen, and it looks like a mixture of him. God, I can't think of his name. Now I got to look that up too.
There's no need to wonder anymore. We have Google at our fingertips.
And they're saying it's ruining people's minds, not having to.
Oh, that's been a
remember
long
anything.
time. Yeah. That's been going on for a long time.
Well,
Accelerated by ChatGPT, probably. Because now I really don't have to think.
but I mean, we are proving that, like, access to information isn't, like, why people are stupid. It's just the choice of not believing or researching.
Yeah.
Sure.
Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers.
Yeah.
Dan was working on that mullet for a while.
He was, and his name is Danny McBride. He's also in. He's in a bunch of stuff, but one of the best comedies that came out in probably the last 20 years. The remake. What the heck is that called? I'm awful at remembering things when I'm being recorded.
You're ruining your brain.
Yeah, well, Google at my fingertips. Tropic Thunder. He's in that too. He's like the demo expert.
I've never
Okay.
seen it.
Me either.
And he ended up having like
We really
more-
have nothing in common, do we?
You've never seen Tropic Thunder?
That's where
I can understand him.
that's
but-
where Tony Stark was in blackface, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he says the R word. I would say magnificently.
What's the R word?
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
You need like a capo for that song, I think.
Whatever. I can't play with the capo. Can't figure it out.
Can't figure it out.
Yeah, don't make sense to me.
Especially probably when it's like off a dot. Like if you moved it like, or on a off a dot
Oh,
would
I
make
see.
more
Yeah,
sense.
you're
but
you're
Like, I understand
visually
nothing
screwed up.
above the capo changes, but your open notes do, and that confuses my sad little brain.
it's just like moving the nut.
Yeah, you play it as if it's open.
Yes, I understand
I mean,
that.
okay. So what don't you get?
Just don't get it.
Well, I mean, you can play the same chord in multiple places.
But then it's not a
Right?
G.
Correct.
No,
No,
but
I'm
Then-
saying you
then-
can play.
Then a G is an A with a G voicing.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's
it
all.
confuses
That's
me.
all.
But-
You just explained it.
Yeah.
You literally understand everything about it but the work.
You're overthinking this. Taylor Swift can figure it out.
She is a very talented artist.
Oh, she's swell.
You know, I mean, how can you really blame her for anything?
Anything? Well,
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, there's a lot of things we could probably blame her for, but
yeah. Whatever gets my kid like excited to sing a song or something and grab a guitar is fine.
yeah,
you know.
she's not the worst role model in the world, and she's clearly better than most of the role models in the world. Like, sure,
She's amazing to her crew.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh yeah.
other than going through men like water, I mean, she's
Now she's settled down.
Well,
Haven't
she's
you
settled.
heard?
Travis Kelce. Is it Travis?
Yeah, but
Or is that the
no
brother?
one, in that hand though, you never heard anyone speak negatively about like Mick Jagger running through women. It was just something he did, and everyone
Yeah,
was
but
proud
there's-
of
Are
it.
you
But there's
making
a
this a
double
sexist
standard.
thing?
Of course
Yeah.
there is.
No, I wasn't saying that she was a W or
A win?
a win. I was just saying that she had relationships that failed quite often, and it's like maybe she should make better choices. In
Well,
life.
she got a lot of material.
Yeah,
out
it
of
wasn't
so
like
whatever.
she got around. It was just like her relationships didn't work out. But hey, I got married in my 30s.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And she got some platinum albums out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
Well, that's her
definitely
material.
like, well, it was like John Cena. I just watched something on him the other day. He's like, some person in the crowd asked him if he wanted kids. And he's like, not right now. He's like, I'm literally gone 75% of the year. I cannot give them my time. And he says, if I'm going to do that, I'm going to give them my time.
Sure.
Now,
That's a responsible take, right?
It is a
It's
very
That's why him and
responsible
celebrity
Nikki
kids that
Bella
turn out to be
split
little weirdos.
but at the same time, he literally has the money to take off and do whatever he wants. He could take off 9 months or a year or two, probably,
Yeah.
and not have to work and give all the time and attention to his kids more than we could. He just is choosing not to make money. So is it selfish?
But
It's a difference in priority.
It is a difference in priority.
He's also like, like ogres are with onions and layers that I'm
Are
quoting
you calling
Shrek
him
here.
ugly?
No. I think he values his Make-A-Wish
Sure.
time and contributions a lot too.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's a horrible person.
No,
I'm
no,
just-
no.
I'm
But
just-
his money does other things,
sure.
and he donates, and he's just got a lot going on.
And how old is he? He's probably in his 40s now.
I want to say 6.
But the great thing about being a rich old person is that you can have kids at any time.
Yeah, look at De Niro
Yeah.
and Pacino. I think they both just had like infants in their 80s.
Pacino did. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure De Niro did too.
Yeah, at least not too long ago. Bill
Did
Belichick's
Mick,
right up
speaking
there
of
too,
Mick
maybe.
Jagger, did he not have? Why does that ring a bell? Did he not have a kid recently? Not recently, but
I mean,
within the last
he
10 years.
didn't, but
What do you mean?
he helped produce a child, I'm sure.
To the extent males do that, yeah, I guess. He probably contributed as much as Pacino.
I got so much gross shit to say, I'm just not going to.
It's probably a good idea.
So,
Oh,
no,
so
you go. I was just
Oh.
filling the void.
I am too. I'm trying to think of what I sent out in the list of talk. Oh, Mel. So Mel, my beautiful wife, who is a badass.
I hear
and
she has a lovely singing voice.
she does. My wife wants to contribute to the intro or the outro song.
Well,
probably the outro.
Sure. Okay.
In a sort of like, well, we kind of talked about doing like a Bond-esque like theme of something.
Okay. Yeah.
So maybe like our outro song can be like a Bond intro song, and
big sweeping ballad with
we'll have her sing it.
strings.
So what she's going to do is she's going to record singing a Bond song for us, and I'm going to play it on here, and we'll get our opinions and whoever listens' opinions if they care to answer, and see if she should be part of our outro music. Or
Sure.
not.
Okay.
Yeah, if she sucks or not.
Yeah, if she sucks. We didn't get around to recording it before this night, but it's on the list.
We got an intro song together.
We did. Everybody
that's,
heard it except for me.
Baby steps.
Well, I kind of heard it in the background here.
I liked it. It was very lovely. I'm just scrolling through to find out what you said that you wanted
Yeah,
to
there
talk
was
about.
a couple topics. I already brought up two of them at least. I brought up Mel and the song singing, and I brought up the European cigar thing.
Carla and I had a rare date night
Oh, and
on
you went to
Where'd she take
Fork
you?
in the Road.
That is another local fine establishment
Yeah.
in the area.
We had the prime rib. It was delicious. And one of my former students,
Is that
bartends.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Is that a Saturday Night Normal special for them?
I think so.
Prime Rib?
Yeah.
I will definitely have to.
Yeah, it was good.
Go there.
It was good. But one of my, this is good for like any bartender. Like if you saddle up to the bar, ask them what they like to make. Like don't order right away because a lot of these guys are really into mixology, and they've got all these tricks up their sleeve and different esoteric drinks. He made me a tailspin.
And that was going to be our.
That was going to be the drink tonight. And we were hunting around. We had most of the ingredients. It involved, what was it anymore?
It was Campari,
gin,
Dry London gin, I think.
yeah, and then sweet vermouth, and then green chartreuse.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking around for green chartreuse all week. I can't find a bottle for under $80-$90.
Were you able to find it locally though?
They had it out at Total Wine.
They did, yeah.
Yeah. So that didn't happen. Because what else do you use? I suppose I could, we could think of
research.
recipes.
Well, it's like the Campari. Like we were going to be able to use that again,
Yeah.
which was exciting.
Yeah. But for the one liquor that we need to use up, we're now buying another liquor to.
And who knows
Go
how
with
that
it.
tastes? It's probably another
It's
digestive.
just going to snowball and get out of control.
Well, I'll build a shelf.
The
here.
year-end fishbowl is going to be
That's like
nasty.
buying something just because you get something else for free.
Yeah, right.
That's how they get you. And sometimes I like it. Yeah, so kind of a funny story behind that. I was going to buy, I think I mentioned it last week. I bought a box of the small Papa Fritas that I like. But I was going to buy it on cigarsinternational.com. Let us know. And they had like a sampler pack that you could get with it. So it came with like another 6 cigars for free. It might have even been 8 cigars. And they were all Liga Privada cigars, just a couple different variations of the stuff. None of the high-end stuff, but whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's actually a really good deal. Because, it was probably a $60, $80 add-on for free.
Sure.
I went back to buy it like the next day and like the sale was over.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
like, well, I'm not doing that. And actually, the local place, the singular price for the local place is higher than online. But to buy a box at Lake Country Cigars in Delafield, Wales area, that area is kind of like Heartland. I don't know.
Lakes Country.
Everybody calls it Delafield that I know that is local, but technically it's outside of the Delafield area.
Really?
there.
That whole area by 94?
Yeah.
Well, I guess, yeah. If you go on, what is it, like Highway C or something, and you get into downtown.
Yeah, that's downtown Delafield, and then it kind of spreads out. In that area, like on the freeway exit, it's called Heartland. It's a
Okay.
Heartland exit.
Yeah.
And then but everybody calls that area Delafield. So I don't know if it is like a Delafield's address is there. I
Yeah.
should look into just the addresses. Anyways, Lake Country Cigars in Delafield, I assume, has the boxes were cheaper there than they were online. So that was also kind of cool.
The last box I bought, I think it was a box of Perdomos, and I can't remember the website anymore, but I bought it because they had it, they mistakenly priced a box for like a 5-pack or something like that. So I ended up getting it for $30.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then I went back because I was going to buy these things up.
Yeah.
And they immediately after I ordered and they saw what the price was, they changed it. And so back up to 120 or whatever it was.
I bought I need an electric motor for a project of mine, like a 2 horsepower or 3 horsepower 3-phase motor. And I found this website that had one for like $5, and it's probably like at least a $500 thing new.
Wow.
And I bought it, of course.
Yeah.
I'm like, see what happens. I'm still waiting on it to come. I don't even think they've given me my money back for it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was like $10 in shipping and $5 for it. So I have like $15 out there somewhere.
Yeah.
And I still have like the email saved. Like, we're getting your order ready.
How long ago was that?
Like a year ago.
Oh, yeah.
I should
It's time
probably
to
get my money back.
Time to file a dispute with PayPal or something like this.
I have ordered things off like Facebook that like look like, you know, the ad comes up and it's like a gaming device, and I'll see that it's obviously way too good to be true.
Yeah.
But like I'll take, you know, the gamble and just, you know, $10-15, see if it actually comes for like $100 device.
Yeah.
And I've actually gotten like a box full of like cheap Chinese like kitchen utensils. Like they sent me something. But I got like an egg separator for like pulling the yolk out from the whites, and so I did really probably get my value, but I didn't get what I ordered.
Right.
That's how they get you.
I have ordered from AliExpress a lot of watch parts. I haven't busted out any of like the Seiko mod watches yet to talk about on the show. I'm running out of recirculating watches here, so they'll be coming out probably next week. So I built a couple of those, and I get all my parts from AliExpress. I have not had one single issue with anything I've purchased from there. And Temu, I don't think I've had any issues with Temu either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, same.
Alibaba, I shop them a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's AliExpress.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
These are two different websites.
'Cause
Yeah, I know, but-
I thought Alibaba was more of like a quantity thing too.
I don't know. I've ordered a bunch of electronic components from them.
Yeah. I was on
Yeah.
a kick for a while where I was buying pick guards for Strats really cheap on AliExpress and then reselling them.
Yeah.
And man, those things, I should start doing that again because you slip it in an envelope and mail it out to whoever buys it, and they'll pay $25 for it. It cost me like $2. You just have to wait 6 weeks for the inventory to come in.
Yeah, were you selling them on eBay or something?
On Reverb.
On Reverb? Oh, even better.
That's a good idea. Why am I not doing this? That was like 5 years ago.
What are you doing here? Wish. That was the other one I used
Oh,
to
Wish. Yeah, I
shop,
bought some things from Wish too. Wish was wishful thinking for anything I got from that place. Everything I think was garbage. But I was ordering
Isn't Wish like
the-
a punchline? Like you see something really cheap and it's just like, oh, that's the Wish version of X,
Yeah,
Y, and
it
Z.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so is Temu.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but Wish was like the original.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them and Alibaba are the two that I remember a while ago.
Yeah, as far as like Alibaba, I think it was more about electronic stuff that I came across from there, as you were saying.
Yeah, I bought some random speaker components I couldn't seem to find anywhere. And one of my amps that blew recently, I think I found the caps on Alibaba.
Oh, did you? Because after you talked to me about that, I tried searching for them too, and they were pretty hard to find that size.
Yeah, $15-$20 each or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what they are normally, or that's what they are
That's what they are there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't find any U.S. stock.
like
of them.
on Mauser or something?
Yeah.
Or-
I use DigiKey for a lot of my electronic components. I buy like the better like rocker switches there for projects or whatnot, because their rocker switches surprisingly are. You can pay $30 for a rocker switch, or you can pay $5 for a rocker switch, and you know the difference.
Yeah.
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 I
It's
miss
kind of like any Switch.
Yeah.
I miss Radio Shack.
Yeah. I used
Like,
to
where
spend
else?
afternoons in there and just kind of rummage.
Yeah, where else could you like get high and go build a fully functioning theremin at like 4 in the afternoon on a Saturday?
So- We're talking about
I need a
theremins
breadboard.
Yeah. Where can I buy one singular LED for 95 cents?
I mean, there's so many things that I found myself needing over the years. I used to just go to Radio Shack for. Now I got to wait a freaking day on Amazon.
Yeah. There's a place in Kenosha. I think they're a surplus place, but they have a lot of electronics.
Okay.
And that's where I got a lot of.
Science and Surplus is going out of business, I believe, in
Are they?
West Dallas. That was another one that I started going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably rather
So
wait
when
a
is
day
that
than
going out of
drive to
business?
Kenosha.
That's like an institution.
It is. It's been a big deal. I think
Yeah.
it's end of the year.
They sold like beakers and they sold a lot of cool
Everything.
stuff. Yeah.
Like you have like a freaking electric motor that you're looking for. You just go down there and dig through their bucket of them.
Yeah.
Play us something.
Play us something.
I am going to need another drink soon.
Are we pausing? Are we doing the.
I'll let her kind of finish this lick. And
That sounds rather farty tonight.
That does?
I thought I heard a fart.
Oh, there's a fart.
nice.
There's a little fart. I don't know.
All right, we'll
What
drink
do I
that.
look like?
Probably
A producer?
I'm feeling we've kind of rearranged the setup here a little bit. Not that you can't see it. I did post a picture of our setup on Instagram. I did not post it on. I did post it on X too. Oh, I did not post it on Instagram. I posted it on X. I did post a picture on Instagram though. Finally. So
Okay.
we have one picture out there.
Cool.
I said I was going to get to it last week, and I did. 5
Have we
hours
opened up
ago.
the email at all? I haven't.
I get notifications on my phone, and
All right.
we haven't gotten any.
Yeah.
But thanks for listening. If you are, send us an email, even if you know us.
Send us hate mail.
Yeah, hate mail is better than no mail.
That'd be actually very good. That'd be fun.
Send us all the hate mail.
Yeah. I want death threats.
I want stalkers.
Like, what was that? Cards Against Humanity. Every Black Friday, they run like some just random BS campaign.
Yeah.
1 year, they literally said, "Send us $5, we'll send you some shit." And they like literally were sending out boxes of like animal feces to people.
Wow.
Another year, they had the
That's
99% off sale where they were like
who would-
auctioning off like random like trips to Belize and like it was all legit.
Wow.
Yeah, they spent like millions on that.
I want to know who they tasked to go around and get all of this
Right.
animal excrement from.
Yeah, it was some intern in the office,
imagine
like
there
little
was
Jimmy.
Guaranteed.
I imagine
it
they're a
was-
dog-friendly office. Like
Or a
people, like a bunch of
cat-friendly
millennials, like have
They're
their
digging them out
dogs.
And they thought about this in like April, and they're like, "All right, we've got till November to save it up."
You want a lump of coal? We'll give you a lump of coal. Cool. Well, why don't we hit pause here and make a drink, and we'll be
All right.
back before you know it.
Where's the pause button? There it is.
Maybe
Now we're
tomorrow-
back.
Maybe tomorrow's a lucky day.
We're back.
We are back. I wrote a couple of little things down. We touched on a few of them. Dave, how's that sob going?
Yeah, the Saab is great. It was the DIC,
The dick.
the dick. So the guy I bought it from told me that he had just replaced it with OEM parts and that type of thing. And I look at the thing and I pulled it out of there, and there's no markings on it anywhere. It's just like the cast aluminum or whatever it is, so I went and I found one for like $175 on eBay, and popped it in, and it ran beautifully, fixed everything.
yeah.
So, or at least the rough idle and the misfiring and all that stuff.
Every other
So,
beautiful thing about the sob is still there.
yeah, the window still doesn't roll down, but that was nice. And now I'm kind of mourning the car because I love it a lot, but it's not going to be practical, I don't think. So we're just going to
Still going to
bite
send
the
it on
bullet.
its way.
Yeah.
But now you can sell it usably.
Right.
Yeah, it'll be easier
Yeah,
to
a vehicle that moves under its own power is way more valuable as it happens.
You
So,
definitely made your $175 back.
yeah, right. So that was good.
Yeah.
And I'm proud of myself that I fixed a vehicle because I'm not, I don't know anything about cars.
Well, you put a dick in anything and it moves. So
Anything.
anything.
And as I'm looking over at my father's Suburban sitting in your garage.
Yeah. Well,
I like that thing a lot. I was looking at it earlier and it looks
those are the
really nice.
The years of that. My last Silverado was that body style, and I like it a lot.
The body style's great. I hate everything else about it.
And the rust buckets.
Yeah, I mean it's like mine too. My 2004 is just an absolute rust bucket. But yeah, there's just so many bells and whistles and redundant. And we talked about this in the past. Redundant, just sensors everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just stupid, and just nonstop electrical problems.
Wow.
And that's even before like my truck now. That has sensors for everything. My truck has modules now for everything. So cameras. There's a camera module. There's a trailer wiring module. There's a brake module. They're all little separate computers all over the whole
Excellent.
thing. Yeah.
What could go wrong?
Yeah, a lot.
So to fix
Trust
any
me.
one thing, you're buying a module.
Yeah.
But then does it just plug in and play? I mean,
Yeah,
is
it does. It's actually probably a little bit simpler to diagnose.
yeah.
And like my trailer wiring module or my trailer connection module is bad on my truck.
Okay.
It's a common problem with them. If you accidentally like put the plug in upside down and like you ground it out weird, it just messes the thing up.
Yeah.
So like a 7-pin, really kind of hard to put in a different direction, but even if you like cross any of the wires in there, it messes it up. And the problem with it is they have like trailer detection. So like anti-theft for like a trailer.
Okay.
So like I don't even know how it all works. Mine hasn't worked since I've owned the truck. But they send like a low voltage signal throughout the thing the whole time it's on or off.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
So it's on standby or something.
yeah, it's like
yeah.
always getting constant power, and if you mess it up, it messes it up.
Yeah.
And it's only like a $75 part, either for used or new, even from GM. So it's not ridiculously expensive, and you think it would be. But basically, the only thing it does wrong right now is leave the lights on the trailer when I turn the truck off. Like they're always on. So I just unplug it.
Yeah.
I've asked them to plug it in and look at it when I get my oil changes, and they don't want to waste the 5 minutes to get a customer out of me to buy a part.
Yeah. Right.
You know, so
Unless
it's
you're
like,
buying a filter, get out of here.
they want me to send it in for the 5 minutes it takes to plug it in for an hour-long service fee.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, guys. Oh, I mean, that's how the dealerships get you. So I'll just end up just buying it one day and putting it in. Yeah, that Suburban over there has been quite the experience.
Yeah, between buying incomplete parts for it, bought a fuel module that was missing the float arm, which is
that what you
very
guys were talking about
important part.
earlier? Yeah. Okay.
And
That conversation made no sense to me. I just checked out.
Yeah, you weren't here.
You weren't
We
included in
invited.
Yeah. Well, it was on
We
the
didn't
group
know.
chat.
but yeah, I'm amazed by how like little extra money shops seem to want to make nowadays. It's like I'll go into Tires Plus for an alignment, and I'll get it back and see on the readout that my camber's still off, and tell them, hey, that didn't get adjusted. And they're like, oh, well, it's frozen. I'm like, okay. Why didn't you come and tell me, hey, I can't adjust this. This is how much the part is to replace to get that moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Between their underwriter, or not their underwriter, their service writer and their shop guy, they just do minimal, get it back out, and
Well, it's volume, right? I mean, they're just
but I mean
Trying to-
they could have potentially made an extra $500 off of me
Yeah.
by replacing some ball joints and all that. And what is it, $134 an hour now for shop fees?
Yeah, it's normally low ends 100, 120, which is crazy. It used to be 60. Mm-hmm. It's doubled in the last 10 years.
Yeah, and I think diagnostics are like, even a guy that I know that does really good work is $180 just to diagnose your car.
Wow.
Yeah, which is exactly, and then they have, and it's funny because the vehicles, as we've been talking about, are so smart now. Those expensive readers basically tell you almost exactly what's wrong. And those readers cost money, as we talked about, but they can figure things out so much quicker now. I mean, back in the late 2000s or early 2000s or whatever, you'd plug it in to give you a code, and it would be, well, it's either the O2 sensor, the map sensor, you have a vacuum leak, or it's a cam sensor.
Or it's your ECM.
Or it's your ECM, or you have a bad PCV valve. So it's like this one code covered like 10 different things, and you go from the cheapest part to the most expensive part, or the hardest part to get out, whatever you want. So you start with the PCV valve, and then you clean the mass airflow sensor, and then you just go on from there.
A good rule of thumb I've always stuck with that seems to work out about 75% of the time is when it tells you the possibilities, go online to like your local parts huts or whatever and see what is most readily available.
Yeah.
And if it's on hand, it's probably more likely than the part that has to be special ordered in.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, and or you go on to a forum and be like, yeah, most of the time it's this.
Yeah.
Which, is a great resource for the internet, fixing vehicles nowadays, but you can still chase around.
That counts as a tip of the day or something like that.
Yeah, I love like the YouTube videos because like there's videos for everything. There's videos for like swapping out the main breaker on your house, and like just the amount of whores that probably come from some guy that owns like 6 tools and is trying to like change out 100 amp lug on his
For
building.
entertainment purposes only.
The DIY world is, there's people that can, there's people that can't, and there's people that shouldn't.
Yes.
And the people that shouldn't are normally the people that pay the most because they F it up and then, have to pay for somebody else to come out. And again, replacing that lower control arm on my wife's car. Not necessarily that I shouldn't or I couldn't, but it's just like, if I had to get it towed out of here without a lower control arm in, you're scraping it along the ground and you're doing whatever. I mean, you can get into pretty hairy situations, which Wisconsin code bringing up like a panel thing. So I did all the power in this shop, and I even put in the panel. We Energies will let you do every single thing to your own home, except for putting in the panel. Or I shouldn't say the panel and the meter outside, the meter post, if you will. Mm-hmm. You have to have a licensed electrician do that. And you have a licensed licensed electrician to work on your panel if you are pulling the meter out to replace a panel. Other than that, you can do everything yourself.
Okay.
So if you had to, I think we touched on electric cars one other time, but like my house, I have a 200 amp panel in there and it is full. So if I wanted to put electric cars in up at the house, I'd have to put in a 300 amp service or 400 amp service or.
Oh yeah.
So I'd have to get a bigger panel, and with bigger panels comes larger wiring from the pole. Because when you go from a 200 to I think it's a 325 amp
You'd be
service.
moving on to 3-phase at that point, right?
No, they do not have 3-phase out here.
No? Okay.
No. They just, I don't understand how transformers necessarily work for how long things go, but the wire up on the pole, which I can get pretty close to it on the top of the shop here because it goes overhead here.
Get some jumper cables. Let's run some more power.
Yeah, I could steal it real easily. That wire up there's got to be the same size that I probably have larger wires going into my shop from the transformer than I do than they're carrying the power going down the road.
Wow.
Which, I mean, it's what transformers do. I have because of the power draw that I said I was going to put on this place, they put in an extra transformer for me.
Okay.
Because of like the power I could draw here. And, but the wire up there is probably smaller than what I have going into this place. And it's it's almost confusing
Yeah.
how it can carry such a, and I don't know what.
And that's solid up there, right?
No, it's strand.
It is stranded.
I'm pretty sure it's strand, yeah. But it's probably 2 gauge or something like that.
Okay.
You know, it's not like a double lot wire running.
Which
up
kind
there.
of surprises me. I figured it would be in the double or the
Yeah.
where they just start measuring it by inches.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's not. I mean, the transformers, however it works, I don't know. They say if they're running 2,000 volts through it, and then, you know, it gets transformed down into whatever. I don't know how they all figure that out. I am not a We Energies person. I should look into that, though.
We should
'cause it's
get
kind of
one on the
interesting.
show.
Right.
Yeah.
Bring in an expert to talk
An
about it.
expert.
I taught a guy last night who he was a little vague about his job, but he mentioned that he works security for an energy company. To go out and do inspections and stuff like that. Evidently, people get pretty out of control. It never occurred to me that they would need security.
Oh yeah. You
That's-
go out to like shut off someone's meter.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
some.
And they meet you out in the driveway, and
Yeah, it's like a repo person almost.
yeah,
That is
I mean, just
interesting.
working for the Comcast or whatever we used to do.
Yeah.
On the phone, you'd get all the disgruntled people calling about why their cable's been shut off. It's like, well, you haven't paid your bill in 4 months.
yeah.
Oh, man. That was
I forgot you did that.
Oh yeah, that was an experience. I used to have nightmares about that place. That like I'd have a disgruntled person on the phone, and then I would like look up, and they'd be like 10 feet from me on a cell phone, just staring me dead in the eyes. Charlton, yeah.
Charlton, yeah. Whitewater. There's still a call center there. I don't think it's called Charlton anymore. Eric and I, we used to do inbound and outbound calls.
Inbound was fine. It was scary, but outbound, I hate it. I hate bothering people to sell shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we were telemarketers.
What was your pitch?
Huh?
Do you remember your pitch?
Remember, we used my pitch to prank call people.
Yeah,
Yeah, we wrote it out.
Hey,
My friend's
was dirtier.
It was much dirtier.
And you know, the funny thing was is most of the time we were calling, if you were calling people that already had your service, it wasn't too bad because you're basically offering them some kind of upgrade.
Yep.
If you were calling people that didn't have your service, that was the worst.
At like 8:30 at night,
Yeah.
when they're just trying to settle in and get very pissed very quick.
You're like, well, and I would, like, when we were calling like Atlanta or something like that, I would throw my voice, and that's technically illegal. You know, like you just kind of give yourself.
What do you mean?
You just give yourself a little draw, you know, just so you don't sound like you're from Wisconsin. And I really sound like I'm from Wisconsin. I'm sure people can hear that on here.
Is it illegal?
Yeah, you can't throw your voice.
Interesting.
when you're calling
Even
people.
though
to
my
sell
friend Justin, all the time, he was.
You know, we'll get called out on that. I'm like, I don't have a code book in front of me, but I thought it was a big no-no. Anyways,
Yeah, the guy that I worked with, Justin, he would go into his white voice whenever he would have outbound calls, be talking, and all of a sudden it would answer. He'd be like, "Hello, this is Justin," and it was hilarious.
I mean, yeah.
I think I still remember the script.
I don't.
Hi, this is Eric Walzer. I'm calling on behalf of Comcast Cable. Just to let you know, this call is being recorded and monitored for quality purposes. How are you doing this evening?
Yeah.
Swell. What do you want? I'll be the guy on the other end.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah,
We're doing a
let's do
mock-up?
All right, you're calling me at what, 8:30 at night, and I just put the kid to bed, and
Well, are
Sitting down for your Budweiser.
I'm 3 Manhattans deep now.
Well, tell me, are
Since
you
dinner.
are you satisfied with your cable
What?
options?
Hold on, the dog's barking. Shut up.
Are you satisfied?
Wait, who are you?
What do you want?
This is a real good time, buddy. Can you get to the point?
And it was funny because, like, when you got calls like that, it was better than people hanging up on you, because if people hung up on you, you instantly went into another call.
Yes.
It automatically switched you and started dialing right away.
Yeah.
So when you had people that talked about nothing, or like just like set the phone down, it was like your time to like set the phone down and walk and go take a smoke break.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you could smoke inside that building too. So it was
Yeah,
like,
in the lunchroom. I forgot about that.
there was 2 lunchrooms. One
Yep.
was non-smoking, one was smoking. So you
What
could smoke.
year was this? This is
2006.
2006. Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and I remember going in on Saturdays for the like selling boxing matches, like because they just need extra people. Oh, you never did one of those?
I don't think I did Saturdays. no.
So they would like have like random Saturdays and Sundays where if there was like a big fight, MMA or boxing or something, they would have extra
I
volume
worked
of people come in to take the fight, and the entire thing would be inbound calling. So like set up the pay-per-view, and they would have like the grill going outside, and if you clocked in, you would clock in, and if there wasn't a computer available for you, you were getting paid that entire time. And I would like have my airsoft gun in the back of my car, and we just like set up cans and just shoot them down in the back lot.
I worked mainly first shift.
Okay,
So
that's right. I was like 4 to 9.
Yeah, I worked a day shift for the most part, and I don't think I ever worked weekends. I can't remember. I think I had 2 jobs when I was working there.
Probably.
So I don't think. In fact, I know I was working at AutoZone for a while, and that was a horrible drive because I'd go from Whitewater all the way to Waukesha, and I worked on the Silvernail.
And it's 59 the whole way.
Yeah. There was no freeways all the way there. Yeah, I didn't work there that long either, but I was good. And when I went to go quit, they offered me like, I think I was making $8 or $9 an hour, and then when I went to go quit, they're like 13.
Yeah,
like a huge bump.
We just noticed that we could pay you this much.
Yeah.
I remember I got fired because I went on vacation and just stopped going to work. I was very responsible back then.
Yeah. So
Actually, no,
Quiet quitting or
not
something.
just
isn't it?
that. Tristan and I got stranded up north. That's what it was. I was supposed to be back on Sunday, and we were supposed to be leaving that afternoon, but Kevin decided that my father-in-law decided that he was going to leave at like 3 a.m, and my freaking keys were still in the back cup holder of his car because he was driving us around that day. And I wake up, and he's already home like 4 hours away. So he ended up FedExing my keys to me. Wow. So we ended up staying a couple days, and I got fired from my job.
And in the meantime, you didn't call work.
Yeah, well, it was also didn't care.
Yeah. I got fired from, I got let go, I should say. I don't know how you want to explain it, from Generac. And it's funny because they've offered me plenty of jobs since.
Oh, yeah. What was it?
So I worked
remember
there.
your boss.
Yeah, Clipboard Barry.
Yes.
Now, hopefully you're listening in.
He's not.
Yeah, he's definitely not. Not he, but I worked there for 3 months over the summer in between college.
Yeah.
And when I got hired on, I was like, hey, I'm taking this vacation and this vacation because I'm like the only time I can take vacations over summer. And the lady's like, yeah, no problem when I got hired on. So when the time came, you could have like 3 occurrences through your 6-month probationary period. Mm-hmm. And I took a day off, which a day is 2 occurrences, I think.
Yes,
you miss a whole
it's a
day.
full. It's one full.
One full occurrence, yeah. So, and then if you're late, it's a half an occurrence within like 15 minutes or half a day or something like that. I think it's half a day.
It was anything from 1 second late to a half day.
To a half day.
Is a half occurrence.
Yeah, so anybody that
So you're taking the half day.
Yeah, so you're taking the
regardless
half day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I don't punch in, I ain't coming in until 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was late like 3 days, and I went on vacation for a day or 2 or whatever like that. And it was literally 1 week before I was going back to college. And they fired me because I went over a half an occurrence.
Yeah.
1 week before I was supposed to be done. Like, how freaking petty could that be? And because of my, work experience now, I've applied there a couple times to feel it out. I've actually applied for positions outside of my field there, and they always go, well, your experience would be good for one of these positions. And I'm like, yeah, I would have applied for it then. Like, I'm looking for these other ones. And yeah, so, yeah. One day, maybe I'll work at Generac again. How long did you work there for?
7, 8 years, something like that. Maybe 7.
It wasn't the worst job in the world.
It sucked. No, it was.
I've had worse jobs.
I'll do anything and not complain about it. It got to the point where they just combined all those lines. And then
So you had to like know every other machine that went through.
no, it was like they combined the lines, and then they brought a bunch of walk shop people over, and the boss that I was reassigned to was awful. And I came to the point where I put in 2 different vacations in within just several days off within like a month of each other, and every single time it was exactly the day that I could earliest put it in, and somehow it was already filled. And he was just playing favorites to everyone else that he already knew on the line. And I'm like, you know what? I can't even take the time off that I'm promised. So I, took my vacation.
You didn't call him again,
Yeah, I, had 3 weeks vacation at that point, and had a random emergency that I needed to acquire some funds for, and then I put in my 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Eric has no references worth calling.
So it was hilarious. There was this. I worked on the CPL line there, which is like the commercial product line. They were like mid-sized generators for like gas stations or
And the home.
the home. You could get them for the home. They were like higher end homes probably because they were bigger units. They weren't too terribly big, but they're bigger than
like 15 kW, or they
bigger
15, than that.
15, 18, somewhere right in
Because my
there.
parents have like a 17 kW for home.
Yeah, but they were.
Maybe they're bigger. Maybe they were the 20 and 30.
Yeah, I don't remember. It was a long time ago. But this guy, I don't remember his name. Him and I were on the boxing side of it all. So you'd have the one side would do like the generator side.
Yeah.
And then you'd have the side that do like all the sheet metal and the stickers and all that. And him and I we'd get a machine that'd pop out and we would get it done in like 5 minutes. Like we would fly through it and do it as quick as we could, efficiently as 2 people could do that job. Because it was like set up for like 5 stations, but because it was a new line, there was only 2 of us there because you'd get one machine an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a lazy job, and we would get the things done like as fast as we could, and it was great. And then there was this one other guy that was helping that did not help us at all, but he stood around like looking at it, and Clipboard Barry loved him. Literally would get in our way from like busting these machines out as fast as we could, and the guy got all the praise in the world.
Who is Clipboard Barry?
He was his boss.
Yeah, he'd walk around with a clipboard and a hard hat on. You didn't even have to wear like hard hats in the place. He'd have a clipboard and a hard hat. I don't know if he wore a hard hat, but it just sounds like he would.
I feel like he did.
I felt like he did too. And he had glasses.
We just click his pen
Kinda
at
like
you,
a-
and
yeah, he would click his pen too. Yeah, he'd just walk around and go.
He was my boss for a short while, and he was actually better than 2 others that I had.
Yeah.
But by that point, I think he was just happy to have a job because they pushed him into a spot that he wasn't
Yeah,
prone to.
he complained about this other guy and me, and we were the hardest workers. Like just freaking busted our butts.
Yeah.
And this other guy was something slightly off with him, and maybe that's why he got
one
where
of
the body
those
was buried.
hires, like a Easter Seals person or something, right?
No, I mean, maybe he was a special needs hire or something. I don't know. There was just something a little weird with the guy. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Hey, try not to bump your mics
I
down.
know.
You can't hear what
I
everyone else
need
is
to
gonna-
shim this table. And I don't know. He just was like, "Oh, you're doing a great." Clipboard Barry would come over and praise him, and he didn't absolutely nothing.
Thank you.
Like I'd be running and go getting. Yeah,
I'm going to take lunch.
it was not like that. It's a little offensive, Dave, but I would be pallet jacking these things around, like loading them up instead of like waiting for a forklift guy to come over.
Yeah.
It was just whatever, and it's like nothing for me, everything for this other guy and whatnot. I'm rambling on about that job too long gone now. Generac people might appreciate that. Who knows?
No,
I pressed the button.
I put my time
know
in
what it
there
does.
and stayed until I felt like it wasn't working for my life anymore, and I moved on.
Yeah.
And then when I moved on to another place, I said, you know what? I'm not going to stay if I'm not given what I was pretty much promised, and gave it a year, or no, 2 years I was there.
Was that Hiraeus?
Yeah. And then I kept hearing the same crap that I heard for years before of, well, you know what? You keep doing what you're doing, and eventually you'll get where you want to be. It's like, well, no, I'm going to do something about it and move on to something else.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds
That's
like
the can-do kind of attitude.
Isn't it?
Yeah. And you got like,
I have a good job now.
yeah.
Company loves me. I'm
brought
adorable.
snacks. Eric brought snacks.
I brought snacks.
It's adorable. Sorry, that reminded me of Moana. You ever notice how you can learn every single Disney song?
I was actually referencing Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh, I have not seen that.
Oh, it's wonderful.
One day, maybe. I have a girl child, so...
And one of the main characters in that's a girl, so she'll love it.
Oh, good.
Is that Sarah Silverman's character? Is that who does that?
Was that Sarah Silverman?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, and then the guy with the thing on his head that you have
Yeah.
to swab.
Riley?
So
No.
yeah, John C. Riley.
Yeah, yeah.
John Cena.
He's got that forehead that you got to clean out or else it gets infected.
You know, I heard
Yeast.
he told a story this one time that I don't remember the movie. I'm not a basketball person. He was a coach for a basketball movie. So I think it was a Washington team. And him and Will Ferrell both auditioned for that same role, and John C. Riley got it. And Will Ferrell basically wrote him off, stopped talking to him.
John C. Riley to go and swoop in and undercut Will Ferrell for all his roles.
And Will Ferrell was mad about it, I guess. He's like, yeah, we haven't talked since. Huh. And they were obviously the best of friends because they were in quite a few movies together and seemed like it. Yeah, supposedly. I mean,
Did he touch his drum set?
Probably. But yeah.
Sucks.
I don't, after Old School, I've, you know what, I didn't mind,
Anchorman?
no, I hate Anchorman because of Steve Carell. I can't stand Steve Carell. Everything he is in, just his idiocy of how he plays stupid characters, I can't stand.
About as much as I can stand him as an Anchorman.
That's probably one of his better roles. Anchorman isn't too terrible. He was in a horror movie, I think, too, and I have not seen that. I probably would. I don't hate the guy. I just don't like. I hate The Office. Any clip I see from The Office.
Oh, Office is garbage, and people tell me all the time, "Oh, it's really funny. You got to just watch it better." I'm like, "No, it's stupid."
Everybody I talk to loves it, and I literally, it's the stupidity of everything going on. It sucks my soul out.
That, Friends, and Seinfeld, 3 most unfunny shows ever.
I like Seinfeld.
I know.
Seinfeld was great.
I'm getting heat on this one.
Touching a chord there.
Yeah, I'm getting heat on that one.
Yeah.
I said it knowing.
You know, it's like Parks and Rec.
I don't like that style show, but there's some stuff that
There's
I've
some
liked
good stuff
on
in there.
Parks and
Basically, anything that Chris Pratt did in that show is hilarious.
Rec. Yeah, like his comeback story.
Yeah. And his, just the stupid things he did on set, like where he popped out for Amy Poehler when he was naked. Like he actually dropped draw and did it so to get a good reaction out of her. That whole marker story is just freaking hilarious. Where he's like, I just keep wiping and it's like a marker. It never runs out. And it's just he's a funny guy. And I like him. He's great as Star-Lord.
He was Emmett in Lego Movie.
Yeah, he was Emmett. The Terminal List, which new season just came out, season 2, called Dark Wolf. It actually is a prequel and doesn't have Chris Pratt in it a whole lot. It's got Ben, I think is his name it's either in real life or in the show. I can't remember.
Yeah.
And it's like a prequel to how he got into the CIA and stuff, which how the first Terminal List ends. You'd have to watch it, which I can look into your eyes right now, and
I have no idea.
Yeah. It's like staring. Idea. They're glassing over as I'm talking.
What?
But the season 2 of Terminal List, I have one episode left because my wife falls asleep every single night watching something. Is that an EpiPen?
Yeah. I need it to stay alive.
So we were gonna have shrimp cocktail.
Yeah. Shellfish.
Yeah, it was in my pocket because we had this resurgence of warm weather. There's just bees everywhere right now.
Yeah.
And if I get tired, I just jab it in my leg. And,
Right. Perks you right up on the drive home.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say something else.
I got.
I don't remember. Well,
I thought there was something else we were going to talk about, but I can't remember now. Oh, current events. Have you followed this Raja Jackson story?
who?
Rampage Jackson, MMA fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, his son Raja.
I
He's
have
like
not.
a amateur fighter, but he's like a content creator, and he just walks around effing with people, and then gets in their face and starts
Like
screaming
in the
at 'em.
public.
Yeah, in public.
Oh, that's awful.
And there was an altercation in L.A. where he somehow ended up backstage at a like an indie wrestling show, actually owned by Rikishi from WWE. And this guy thought that he was a worker, this Psycho Stu, and takes like a beer can. He puts his hand on his head and smashes on the back of his hand. And the guy just stands there, this Raja, just staring at him. And he's like, even gets right in his face. He's like, dude, you're not going to sell it. And then someone's like, dude, he's not a worker. And he's like, oh. And then he says, I'm sorry, and tries shaking his hand. And then guy gets all angry. And there's like so much video footage of this entire event just unfolding with backstage. The promoter from the event comes out and tells him, oh, hey, he thought that you were a worker. Let's just shake hands. And then there's like, well, if you want to feel better about the situation, let's, bring you in the ring tonight and you can get your revenge on him. Right? This guy obviously doesn't understand anything about the business industry, how things work. And then some other guy says, yeah, dude, you know what a receipt is. I don't know if either of you guys know the terminology, but a receipt is in pro wrestling. When you get a stiff shot, you give a stiff shot back. So, like, if someone, messes up, gives you a stiff arm to, like, the nose or something,
Yeah.
you give them a stiff shot
return
back. And
Okay.
then, it's just kind of understood, respected, and then you move on. Then
Yeah.
you just drop it. It's over at that point.
Sure.
Well, this guy that obviously doesn't understand was told to do that. So then he's on streaming, and all of his followers are like, saying, dude, you're a bitch. Yeah, I can't believe you let that guy do that to you. So he's getting all fired up for like 6 hours leading up to this event. And then he's on streaming talking about how he's just going to wail on the guy and he's not going to stop. And then they let him in the ring. He he gives a dude a concussion, slams him completely like wrong on his head, and then just sits there like, I think like 20 something swings, just nailing him in the face. People are trying to tear him off. Finally, one guy tears him off, and it took like 2 or 3 weeks for him to finally get arrested, even though there's like
There's video
evidence
Yeah.
everywhere of like this actual assault. The dude was in the hospital. His jaw was wired shut. And,
Wow.
and of course, there's like people divided. They're like, well, the dude, screwed around and found out. And it's like, well, no, like this
right.
guy's obviously shouldn't.
And there is a decorum in the context of a fight. I mean, that's...
Yeah. Like even in the UFC, you can't just sit there wailing on a dude that's unconscious.
Well, you
Right.
can until the ref comes in. It happens.
Yeah,
Most
but-
of the time, the ref jumps in there.
And he threw the ref off of him. Granted, the ref in a wrestling match is much different than someone that's actually trained in UFC.
Which, by the way, Mark Kerr, there's a documentary coming out and The Rock's playing him.
Okay.
You have to watch the trailer. Do you know like what Mark Kerr looks like?
No.
They digitally altered like The Rock's face
Oh,
to look
no.
like Mark Kerr's. And it's like The Rock size, but he's not like super lean like The Rock normally is. He's got like a Ultimate Fighter build to him.
Okay.
And it actually looks really good. It's the closest The Rock will ever probably get to an Oscar.
Well, that's
And-
because he can't go full. It's a re-reference to Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Yeah. Never go full.
Blackface. Just say it. Blackface.
The Smashing Machine. No, we weren't even talking about that.
Wow.
Well, that's where my head went. I don't know.
We were talking about how you were talking
wow.
earlier.
That looks weird.
It does, because it looks like The Rock, but it's got like Mark Kerr's face on it. But that's what Mark Kerr looks like. So it's like really.
You look at The Rock and you're like, that's not The Rock.
Yeah, it's really
Are we in
hard
an
to
age now where we're just going to have an AI overlay on the
Yeah.
face? And
Supposedly in the next Fast and the Furious movie, they're bringing Paul Walker back yet again. I don't know if his brothers are going to play it and they're going to digitally alter it again like they did
well, hey, you know,
at the end
why,
of 8 or
why-
7, 8, whatever it was.
why did Paul Walker cross the street?
Why?
Because he wasn't wearing his seatbelt.
Anyways, you know
That's terrible.
with all this like AI and superimposition in movies, the Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah.
I
have not
thought
finished that yet.
it's awful, and so is Frozen Empire.
Oh, no, Frozen Empire I
Yeah.
haven't finished yet.
But no, Afterlife is the one
Afterlife
that
was also awful.
goes back off.
Oh, and
the
they
first
have
movie. They have Harold
Vincent,
Ramis. Like
yeah.
but he's like a ghost, so he's like animated, but they still like have him in the film.
but they don't talk, but he
Okay.
doesn't talk at all.
Yeah,
It's
and
like-
I'm like, you know what? This is actually really freaking weird. Why
Yeah.
are we doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about like AI reanimating pictures of your deceased loved ones, and it was just
That's
like
so creepy.
Yeah.
it's getting
That's
to a
so
weird
creepy.
point. Yeah,
And how unbalanced is that going to make people? They're going to take a picture. Like, I'm going to go take a picture of my dad who's deceased. And what? I'm going to now have this animated avatar of him and talk to him or
Yeah.
something? That's how crazy would you go?
I don't know. At some point in time, you could probably put them into a robot, like, or it's gonna be weird.
Yeah.
Things are getting someplace. Do I have a buzz again?
I was just checking it. It's very slight, but it's okay. It's gone now. You keep bumping the table into your stand.
I remember years ago, there was I think it was Pat Metheny, jazz guitarist. He was commenting on Kenny G, the saxophonist, who did a duet with Louis Armstrong. Do you remember that? And his term for it was, Metheny's term for it was musical necrophilia,
Yeah.
which is pretty apt.
They
They did that with Prince and Michael Jackson.
They did it with Frank Sinatra. They have an entire album of Frank Sinatra duetting with like all these people from like the 80s and 90s.
Oh, God.
And they have that awful Cyndi Lauper and Frank Sinatra Santa Claus is Coming to Town version.
I haven't heard that, but that sounds terrible.
It's terrible.
She should stick to Ozempic commercials or whatever she's
Right.
doing now.
Do you ever hear the original version of Girls Just Want to Have Fun?
No.
It's wonderful. It's
Who did
what's the
that?
guy's name? It's from like '79, and he wrote it. I can't think of what the guy's name is right now, but he wrote it, and he just basically wrote it to pitch to a music like a label because he had no interest of performing himself.
So he's a writer.
Yeah, but it's
yeah.
like it's different in all great ways, and it's like '79 like power pop,
Oh, wow.
which is, and yeah, it's great. We're gonna listen to it after this is over.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Has your dad listened to the podcast at all?
No, he was asked. No, he's like, so what do you guys talk about? And I'm like, it's like our conversations just recorded. He's like, oh, great.
I want to talk.
We're gonna
him,
get into so
I want
much
to talk
trouble.
to him about his red rag use.
Beg your pardon?
They're like shop rags. He found I have a bag of them over there, and he just like went ham on using every single one he could pull out of it. I don't. They're like a $5 bag of rags, but I just thought it was hilarious. He was like every second he's like pulling another one out and like
Those are
using
pink.
it.
Those
Well,
belong
he-
in a diaper
Pink
bag.
rags, whatever.
He has them out like at home because he can just exchange out at work. It's just like
Oh, sure.
laundry. So he goes crazy with them because he just can exchange them for no problem.
I really, like I say, they're like $5 for a bag, but it's just like every single thing over
So
there.
you
is
don't
com-
launder yours. You just toss them.
I don't go through them all that much.
Not like that.
And not like that. Most of the time, I just throw them out. Sometimes doing all that stuff in the, like, I wish I had a washing machine down here, like to wash that kind of crap. Mixing it in with our laundry and stuff, I'd probably just throw them out because they're cheap or burn them.
Do you have water out here?
No.
Oh,
I have a hose that's ran down here.
okay.
So,
So there's water
So there's
Yeah.
there is water. Well, there is
during
water.
the summer.
Yeah, actually, like I pull it up to the field and stuff, but so I don't mow over it. But I pressure washed everything in here at one point in time, and then I don't. I'm going to have water down here at some point. I just don't yet.
Just get a rain collection bucket, or are those illegal again?
I think I don't know. I have one out.
Are they
there, though.
illegal?
They were for certain use.
Yeah,
Like what
well,
use?
some areas, some places don't allow you to collect rainwater. I don't know if it
How
has to do with the-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, some areas, like so in cities or denser populations where, your aquifer down below, you need the regeneration. Not saying that you wouldn't put it back into the ground anyway.
well, right. Yeah. You're not going to shoot it into space. It's going to be reused.
I know. I don't know exactly the reason why you can't have rain barrels places.
Sounds
but
like a bunch of busybodies.
you know exactly
down at
what it
City
sounds
Hall.
like. Yeah. It's politics. It's people that need to complain about something for nothing. And that's
I
where
get
we're-
maybe like if an HOA didn't want the look of a rain barrel attached to your gutter.
Yeah,
or
but
something,
it's not that. I think it
Yeah,
has
it's
to,
like even like out on like farmland in some areas.
yeah, it has to deal with there's something.
it's big water.
But there's some
Big water.
places out like there's right out on Water Street in Milwaukee, one of like the premium apartments or whatever, where you can live for like $2,500 a month. For like
If you
a
call that living.
two-bedroom. They have advertised that they have rain collected water as like their I forgot what it was. I don't think they treat it for like use, but it's for like watering all of like their trees and crap around the
Yeah,
property.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like they get watered when it rains anyhow, but
Well, you've got
Make it even more-
water when it's collected, and
They use it as some sort of gray water,
yeah.
which makes sense.
well,
like
that's
some car washes reuse water too. So like
okay.
they recycle it somehow with their drain system. That one out in Palmyra did.
Yeah.
Or, I'm assuming they still do. I don't know.
Just
why they
separate the soap out.
would. Yeah.
Yeah,
It gets filtered.
It's as easy
and
as
it gets
that.
that'd be a
redone.
huge savings on a car wash.
It would if you
Yeah.
didn't have your own well, and you could dry out your aquifer too below you. Odds of that happening are pretty limited, but if you were using a lot of water
Yeah.
that didn't go back down into
Well,
the
at that
ground,
point, you're rolling in money. So what do you care?
you
that
own
what
a
you think?
Starbucks. They like my cousin works at Aqua Well and Pump, North Prairie. They did the well for in Wales. They're putting in a Starbucks, and
Okay.
I can't remember what their water requirements are, but like for the wells that they needed to put in there, it was like 50 gallons a minute or something.
One
like that.
venti at a time.
Yeah. And it's just like, I don't know if it's some kind of like commercial code that Starbucks has where you need 50 gallons a minute, but that is a lot
That's
of water.
nuts.
That's
Well-
like everybody flushing a toilet all at once, and you're like washing dishes. And
Well,
you're-
as
Yeah.
being
You know,
someone that works in gourmet coffee field, high-end gourmet commercial coffee machines definitely need higher GPM.
we're talking about Starbucks.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah. Well, so they're doing espresso shots. What is that? I mean, they're pushing through a couple ounces of water. You know, I mean, it's not gallons.
But I mean, it's like, yeah, but it's also if they're feeding into a water treatment, like if they're feeding off an RO system, that has to constantly be refilling.
Yeah, I have no clue. I think it mainly came down to just their commercial requirement that Starbucks wants to have.
they're putting in a Dunkin' Donuts in McWanago, and I wonder if they had a similar
I'm sorry.
thing.
That Dunkin' Donuts, actually kitty corner to where they're putting
On
in the
83?
Starbucks, yeah, is awful.
Is it?
Yeah.
No.
Let alone are all the donuts at the Quick Trip right across the street better than Dunkin' Donuts. The coffee is awful. And then all their little treats that go onto it are twice the price of anything you can get at Quick Trip. Go to Quick Trip.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I miss Honey Dip being everywhere.
Oh, Honey Dip was
Honey
good.
Dip was so good. There's only one left now on like
it-
27th Street.
It's on 27th, the Highway 100 one.
Yeah, they used to have them on four corners of Milwaukee, and now they've only got one left.
Yeah.
But you could go in and get like a baker's dozen for like $10 of just like
No.
awesome donuts.
Every single one's good. We go down to like Highway 100, cruise. Highway 100 is it used to be like a racing strip back in the 60s for the young kids and old adults to
Yeah.
take their cars to and prove who had the bigger engine. And it still, I don't even know if that's still a thing anymore. I'm assuming it probably is. We're just old now.
They've cracked down on cruising a lot there now.
Yeah. I mean, they were cracking down when we were going there in the 2000s.
They're cracking down on when my dad was going there too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's the car culture is still cool as long as you aren't, I mean.
It's changed.
Yeah, it's changed. Well, you don't see the same amount of like rice grinders or whatever you want to call them. Like,
Oh,
you did
no,
back
it's-
I hear them all the time on 43. We're right there.
But it's not
and
like a
gets to be midnight on a Saturday night or something, and you'll hear a couple of cars just bolting down
but
between
it's like
edges.
a Celica with no exhaust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you remember there was?
I think the muscle car thing kind of came back a little bit more than the imports. People still like the WRXs. I mean, you still see some cars every now and then. The WRX pulled out in front of me today and frickin' was backfiring like all the way around the corner.
Yeah.
And then he left his blinker on because he couldn't hear the ticker in the car because his exhaust was so loud. And
That is something, though. I mean, it's been since really since that Mustang that kind of revived the older body style.
Yeah.
Like every company has kind of had a muscle car.
Yeah,
with
Camaro's,
the retro body style.
Challenger came
Challengers.
back.
And you haven't seen
yeah.
you haven't
Avenger.
seen like the little modded Civic around.
No. And I
with
just
the LEDs.
Yeah, the LEDs. Well, those were illegal too, so whatever. But supposedly, and I just saw like a blip of it. I have no clue if it is real or not. But there was like I don't know if it was the EPA or it must be the EPA. Somebody that regulates the cars has to abide by some kind of mile per gallon.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
thing.
God, what's the word for it? It's a fleet average.
Yeah.
So so Ford, for example, of the cars they offer, they have to average a particular God, I forget, it's on the tip of my tongue. But yeah, so that's sort of balance that average. They've got, the hybrids and the
Yeah.
and that type of thing. And then maybe they can have one, car with 20 miles to the gallon, and that's their Mustang.
Yeah, and supposedly they are either backing off of that a bit or getting rid of it altogether. Maybe because the electric cars are balancing it out enough. I have no clue how any of that works, but it was like people are going to start making V8 engines again because they can. Because I think the Camaro is going to stop production again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Mustang. I think the Mustang is just always going to be.
Yeah, well, and they
gonna-
badge everything with Mustang now, so it's
well,
not even
the Mach E. Like, what were you thinking?
yeah.
I don't understand that at all. Why would you make this SUV or CUV electric hybrid and call it a Mustang?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Trista had an 80s Mustang, and the thing was garbage.
Yeah, those the Fox body Mustangs.
Yes.
Yeah, they are garbage, but I like them. That was like the
And like, what was that Chevy that turned into like a crap car in the 80s too? The Nova.
that was like a 4-cylinder car.
Yeah, like it was like a muscle car in the 70s, and then
Nova.
my dad had one for drag racing.
Dodge did that too with one of their cars. It turned into like a little 4-cylinder beater. Fords, I mean the so they're called the Fox bodies, and then like the notchbacks, where you had the hatchbacks and the notchbacks, and those also had 4 cylinders in them too. I think. I know they had at least 6s. I mean, almost all Mustangs had 6s or 8s since inception.
Yeah.
Almost every car does. They have like 2 different engine options in almost everything. Even minivans have engine
Yeah.
options.
Yeah.
Oh, they were CAFE standards from the EPA. Cafe is an acronym for something, and they just got cuter than they needed to be with that. But
it sounds
that's
cute.
what the that's what I was thinking of.
Sure.
Anyway,
It comes to you.
yeah, I just had to, yeah.
All right. Well, this was this also turned into a drag. We might as well pause.
Turned
it
into a
and,
drag.
Yeah. Well.
All right. Well,
drag
where
race.
should people go?
We're doing this again. We should.
Yeah.
X.com, Jam Dad's podcast, Gmail, jamdadpodcast@gmail.com. Instagram is Jam Dad Podcast. Pictures all the same on all three of those. You can find us on Spotify at Jam Dads or
Jam Dad, singular.
Jam Dad Podcast. Comment below if you want. And I think I already mentioned Gmail.
Yep. Send us your hate mail.
Yeah.
And get creative with it.
Send
Don't
it to
just say,
Dave.
"Oh, you guys suck." No. Get creative.
Yeah. We want to know.
Like I want letters cut out of magazines and glued to a white
Right.
sheet of paper.
That's how much we want to suck. Look, I know I have a Wisconsin accent and I'm loud and I forget things. Make it really mean something when you like say something bad about my appearance that you haven't even seen. Like I want something good.
Tell us what you think he looks like.
Oh, that could be a fun game.
Well, we all know
We
he
need a
looks like
sketch
John
artist.
Stamos.
We need a sketch artist to just base off our voices.
Well, I'm going to give you a little hint. Eric looks like Buffalo Bill. Dave looks like John Stamos.
And I'm standing here like Buffalo Bill too.
And I look like a taller,
Tucked.
untalented version of Jack Black. And probably cross with somebody else. I don't look exactly like Jack Black, but my nephew called me Jack Black the other day.
No.
So
Did he have the toy from Minecraft movie?
the little hammer.
No, like the Jack Black action figure.
Oh, is it like a little fat, like gnome looking thing?
Someone made a meme where it said, "Hey, mommy, I want the fat middle-aged man action figure." It looks exactly like Jack Black from the movie.
That's funny. I didn't finish that.
It was awful.
Yeah.
I hated it.
That's why I didn't finish
Hated
it.
everything about it.
Goodbye.
With that, we'll wrap it
Wait,
up.
were you going to do some sort of...
We need an outro. And until Mel gets her thing together, I have no ideas.
we
Good night.
maybe we'll put
have
some-
to write a Bond theme outro.
Yeah.
We have
okay.
to actually write lyrics to it. But we'll make it about Jam Dads.
Good night and good luck. Is that a good outro or is it already used?
Good night and good luck.
Farewell. And,
May the power protect you.
Yeah.
They can't miss us if we never leave.
It was like
gonna keep going.
we ended the last podcast 5 times too.
It's a Midwest goodbye.
Yeah, it is.
That's what it is. It's where you say goodbye and say you got to leave and standing up and saying, "Well, I suppose." And then you stand in the doorway for like 45 minutes talking to each other.
Yep.
There's something in my drink, and I am not going to drink it anymore. It looks like a corn kernel, but there's no corn down here.
Are you sure it's not like a seed?
Oh, it could be a lemon seed.
Lemon. Yeah.
Yeah,
there
it
you
looks
go.
like a lemon seed.
And a wing. Oh, no, that's an ice cube. All right, yeah, it's probably a lemon seed.
All right. That's a good place to stop.
Goodbye.